So, hello everyone. I'm a little bit early, but there is a reason for that because I actually have decided to start a new game, Permadeath, on Steam. Um, what I have done with two of my save games, I have them cross platformed. So I could actually play my normal Permadeath game here on Steam, and I could play my normal game on Game Pass. Those are the two I have. You can have five all in all, cross-platform. So, no, will you please not interrupt me when I'm talking? So, I will start a new Permadeath, and it is a little bit with a twitch because we talked about yesterday, not a twitch, a twist. Um, We talked about yesterday to make a challenge where you're only allowed to have one stack of 500 of any resources. And I will comply to that and then still play normal Permadeath, which is in itself quite challenging. So if you die, you die, and you lose everything. That is how it is. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm starting the game. It will take a little bit of time to actually build on. That's why I started a little bit early so I get that done. And Permadeath is, well, the hardest setting there is in No Man's Sky, and it's sometimes hard, but it's not impossible, and that's where I actually kind of like the game. It is challenging. I need to use my head a little bit more than I do on normal, because in normal you have it sitting in the back of your mind. Yeah, worst case I die and I respawn, and I have to pick my stuff up and everything is fine. Permadeath, you don't have that option. If you die, you die. It's game over. So that also means that you sometimes have to take baby steps instead of trying to leap out over the edge of the cliff. But let's see how it goes. And if anyone is struggling the first half hour survival, have a little bigger of a look. You might get a hint or two how to survive. Unless I die, of course, then it has been wasted. But then I will start another one, because I do want to have a cross-save Permadeath more than the one I have. The one I have is very settled and very strong. So I like the start here. And with this new rule that only can have in storage one stack of each thing. So I can't have 20 stacks of gold, only one, and I'm only allowed 500 in that stack in my storage. So everything else has to be sold at the nearest space station at face value. So I can't even save it and sell it where it's best possible. So let's get started. So it's a cold planet. Doesn't really make a lot of difference. And I will say I play without the tutorial, so I'm not getting the tutorial quest line or mission lines. That is not helping me whatsoever. So what I'm doing right now is actually looking while it goes around to see what is around here. So I can see there is a hazardous plant that will give me some oxygen. Come on. I don't have a lot of time, so the scanner is down. I need ferrite dust as well. Okay, so that is the first. Yeah, I know. Can't scan. I need something to repair it with. So, oh, there's another one of those. Is there a cave nearby? I think there's a hole down in the ground there. No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, I need that away. You might find things around which is useful, so going to have a better vision here. Can I do? No, I can't. So I need something. Khaleesi, stop barking at the cat. Khaleesi, can you stop? Can you stop? Sorry, 2 seconds. Khaleesi, stop. Stop. Come on, outside. Come out. Yeah, come here. Come here. Khaleesi, stop. Stop. Enough. Come on. Pooh. That's a naughty girl. Oh. Okay, the dog was trying to eat the cat. That's I had to choke her out. Oh. That's not the cat you normally fight with, so that is actually quite weird. I have a little bit of natrium. So I need a cave. I really need a cave. $75, okay. To be able to find sodium. There's there and there is there. This is where it's really tricky, because if you can't protect yourself, you will very quickly get into very bad trouble. Yeah, I'm not. Oh. There's the plane. The ship. I kind of knew that was coming. So now I get a guide how to actually protect myself. Not overly good. So far so good. So of course it will suggest that I repair the ship, otherwise I'll be stuck here for a very long time. Okay. While I'm sitting in the ship, my protection against cold is actually rebuilding. I suddenly wasn't sure I put the microphone back on. It was more to stop her barking. She sounds very dramatic when she barks and snarls and growls. She actually isn't, but still. So that is back up. That one is not so, but I have one of these. That one is going with the starship. At least that means I can take off a couple of times. So let's go and see what's in these boxes. First of all, is it something I can use? So I need certain things to repair the ship, and that is of course the first priority. It says I should collect ferrite dust. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I don't have any analysis visor at this moment, so I actually just have to collect the primary of them, which means I'm not getting the secondary, whatever that is, if any. So I just need some extra carbon if I can find any. What I'm going to do is is, of course, do the right thing more than anything else. So first I need that to regenerate. It's always a good idea to make sure that whenever you are outside, that you can last as long as possible. And if your protection is full, you last a longer time than if it's not. So I need one metal plating, so I can I make one? No, I need 50. Okay. So I can make. I preferred. Whoa! When did I get that? That is actually even better. Well, better is a relative term, but yeah. So I need that to be made into ferrite dust. I just realized I actually think I will deviate a little bit from the instructions we talked about yesterday. I will not stick with 500 in the stack. That said, I can only have 500 on my exosuit, but in the storage it can take 1000 in a stack, and I think I will keep that as a limit. It's more so I don't run crazy with well, I need to get to that point first anyway. So I need 50 for one metal plating, so that is one hermetic seal. Can I don't know if I can make it. Okay. That needs 50. Pure ferrite, so yeah, I might as well take the whole thing. least I can go now and get that, well, go. It actually means I have to find certain things to help myself, which means I really need a cave. I haven't seen one yet. There might be up there in those foots of the mountain, so I will investigate that before I go anywhere. It's quite a bit away, so... Oh, I can't do that. Well... So, as always, when you start a new save, it's kind of it's always slow in the beginning until you build yourself up. You make yourself better and better in all aspects. That's what it's all about. So now I can actually scan for things, which at least should give me a little bit of a also give me a little bit of money, so that is almost. No, this is not really needed right now, but thing is, sometimes I actually like just to get things done. So I need the hermetic seal. Going to investigate if there is any caves up here. So I knew it was going that way, that's why I went for this as well. Oh dear, yeah, I definitely need a cave. Is there an entrance to a cave there, or does it just circle around? It just circles around there. So now all the problems come. That is down and I can't actually charge it. So that one I can charge. That is not going to help me a lot. It's going to damage me quite a while if I'm... Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. This is going to kill me. So... Yep. So that is how it goes. And I would have needed a cave to actually had gone down that route. So I'm going to try again. So I will say, if you play and you die in the beginning, don't feel bad about it, because it is a little bit RNG what actually happens. How lucky are you? Well, I should probably run back to the ship when I found out that there was a storm coming. So now the environment changed. I'm on another type of planet. This is toxic or radiated. At least temperature is okay. So, user initialization sequence complete. Oh God, I just realized one thing. I should have... This is not a cave, even though it looks a little bit like it. That's it. No. Well, I need the same things as earlier. Go away. That is actually a cave. Can I get into it? Oh, Jesus. There's a cave, but no entrance to it. I can get in through. Oh.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
So, not much help, but it at least give me a little bit of protection. Actually, that is a whole lot of help if I can get enough. So I actually realized something when I created it. Yeah, that can't actually be changed at this point. Okay. I might have the tutorial on. It doesn't make a lot of difference, except I get the I get the missions, starter missions of which I don't feel I need, but oh well, nobody says I have to do them, so yeah. I actually need some of these as well.
Technology recharge.
Here is a proper cave.
Radiation protection falling.
So had I gotten that earlier, that would have actually helped me quite a lot. So how much do I have? 51, that is fine. I need 75, so is there any ferrite dust minerals in here? There's a lot of hazardous plants. That is actually good for my survival, weirdly enough, because they drop sodium or oxygen, and both is very important. So not only am I protecting myself by killing them, but I'm also gathering quite important materials. So far it's good. There is some ferrite dust. That's good. Not as much as I hoped for, but it's kind of okay. So right now I'm surviving, and I'm actually surviving okay. So that's not a bad thing on its own. So there is dangers in caves, but if you keep your eyes open, you will be fine. I would say it's very rare that there is very dangerous animals in caves. It does happen, but I would say it's normally not on your start plan. So these can give me a little bit of money when I can sell them. I don't know when I can, but it is at least a possibility at some point. So I got that. Moved that a little bit. I could actually make the copper nanotube as well. So I can make that. Because then I can actually scan and see what the secondary material is as well. Oh, what's that? Metal fingers. Yeah, that's very good, but it's gold and uranium. Well, uranium is used for protecting on these kind of planets, but can't really do anything about it right now.
Units received.
So, well,
Units received.
carbon and oxygen, that's actually a good combination as well. And these has ferrite, dust and sodium. Sodium is something you need a lot of. So can you get that for free as a secondary element? It's really good. What I was going to do is actually to make some. I can make 4. That can actually fill this up. And I can build that. Keep me alive a little bit longer. So yeah, the question is always, should you run for your ship immediately? Well, if you don't have a cave, that's probably a good idea. And again, it depends what the cave actually holds. Because if there's nothing in the cave that is useful, then you might only stay there as long as you, well, clean out the hazardous flora and get the sodium and oxygen, and then start heading for the ship. But if you can get ferrite, dust, carbon, then you can actually get started quite good. Even plutonium. Something I will need at some point, but right now it's actually not overly necessary. And yeah, it's trying to get me to go to my ship, which I will. Otherwise I would be stuck on this planet, but I'm actually not in a rush. It's rushing is where you actually put yourself in danger. So I wouldn't really recommend that you try to rush faster than good is. And I know a lot of people is very adamant that, oh, it needs to be fast and fury and all that, but and don't get me wrong, it's your choice when you play, because if that's how you want to play, then feel free. Who am I to tell you differently? But the more I can prepare myself, the better it is. That at least is how I feel it, and that's how my game go. That's- I'm quite sure I saw an animal. There is one right there. So I'm not crazy. So yeah, I'm farming all the hazardous plants in this cave. Kind of for two reasons. One is then they don't harm me in any way, and the second is I can use the resources that comes out of them. I don't need that right now, but having it again is actually preparing me for later. Oh, no, that's carbon. Do we need more ferrite dust? Probably. It's not something which is difficult to get, but it's always such low. When you need it, you don't have it. It's a very big cave. those plants there. So let's get them away as well. So later in the game, there is actually other possibilities than you have to go through the cave, and because if you have a terrain modifier, you can actually just tunneling out. That's kind of not an option for me because I don't have it yet. So the question is if I can come out anywhere. Or I have to go all the way back. And yes, you can get lost in caves, no doubt about that. It's a cannibal, okay. Well, go and eat your own. So, I just realized something. Have I lost the connection? Oh, damn. No internet?
Just want to make sure you're aware, you know, just start talking to yourself.
Now I realized it says there's reconnecting, but until that happens,
I can't even go down with my boot, it won't do anything.
no. It might not even be here, it could be anywhere.
I'll try and find out what I can.
Yeah, it's fine. I have Teams open if it is. Oh. So, still trying to find my way out of the cave. It's always a good thing to look for daylight, but it's not always you find any. So I know my Twitch stream is disconnected, which is quite annoying, but it's something I can't really do anything about, so yeah. Is that daylight up there? Just have to be careful what there is of hazardous plants, if any. Because they release toxins and it's not very nice, I can tell you. So yeah, where is we need to go that way. So whatever I find, many of the things is actually quite useful, so of course I need to keep an eye on my protection. What's that? It's cover. It's nice to know it's relatively close. Wow. Relative. So when we get to a certain degree, I always think it's a good time to just make sure you are fine. Well, it will always be, to be honest. That as long as you are on planets with some sort of environmental hazard, your protection will always go down. Patient. So the ship is straight ahead somewhere. Was that a bark I just heard? I hope it was not here, because it didn't sound like any of my dogs. Doesn't look like dogs. It's not dogs. That is absolutely not dogs either. Okay. There was some... Okay, now my phone is making noises. It's really an interesting day. And here's the metal fingers. I'm going to leave them for now. Because I'm going straight for the ship so it can reboot my protection. So I'm actually told I have viewers again, so that means I have reconnected to the internet. Why is nothing then showing up? Well, it's actually, no, it's actually not weird, because I don't have to have internet connection to play the game, only if I want to play multiplayer. Yeah. So the reason I keep talking is I am actually recording this anyway, so if it doesn't stream, at least it will come on YouTube what I have been doing. So that is one thing. Okay, according to Microsoft, I'm actually connected. I'm not going to follow any of these suggestions.